Hi guys, welcome back to Naughty Styles. You have been asking us, are there any pre-owned bearing yachts for sale? Well, we have found one for you. Welcome aboard Zam. She is a bearing 60, one of the smallest in its fleet, but she is very robust and has a lot of volume, some amazing cabins and really cool features to show you. Come on board. All right.
The only thing I'm going to mention, of course, the boat is outfitted with a passerelle, which we're using for boarding right now, right?
Yep.
And immediately when you step on board here on the port side, you see the capstan winch here to pull you in. We are in the Mediterranean, and a typical Mediterranean docking here, just stern in, and you got mooring lines on the bow, which we're going to see in a second. As we walk onto the main deck, we're walking by our retractable shore power cord. And here's a secondary as well. And then there are the switches, or foot switches, hand switches for the winch here. Oh, it's a vent.
Yeah.
Probably for the fuel tanks, I want to say, or it might be the engine room air intake.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Bear with us, we are very jet lagged.
Jet lagged and hot.
All right, come on up into our cockpit. This is unique. You could put it here or there. Oh, that's kind of cool. You can put it on the side. So basically on any of these. I've never seen this before. Very innovative.
But there's plenty of space here to add a removable table.
Yeah, just like a folding table you can put away. Absolutely.
And some chairs as well.
Yeah,
if you want to use that as a breakfast, lunch, or dinner spot.
Yeah, and you got an awning here, so if you want to extend your shade, I'm pretty sure you could do that as well. It's pretty cool.
And as I'm looking, it is enclosable. We have a track already mounted here.
Yep.
So you can enclose the area.
Completely for colder climates. Teak decking all throughout. Should we go forward?
Yes, these walkways are super wide.
Wow.
It's almost unnecessary wide.
And very tall.
Yeah.
Very safe.
Solid.
Yeah, you feel like you're on the Explorer yacht.
A million courtesy lights.
Courtesy lights, thank you. And we're jet lagged.
I know. I can't think straight.
Check out these windows. Pretty sweet. Really large. You've got an overhang, which is definitely something you really enjoy. And your serious cleats everywhere. Mm-hmm. And an entrance to our pilot house on this side. We've got them on both sides. And coming to our bow, oh, it's just like this little ship.
Little ship. It's a little ship.
Feels so cool. I love
agree.
it. All right, what do we got here, Rico?
We got a seating area.
Well, I can do that. That would be my department. We've got a really nice sitting area, big table here as well. Great little area underway, or just having a cocktail.
And having these straight windows on the pilot house with the overhang actually gives you some shade as well.
Definitely.
And if that's not enough, I see here receptacles for a sun sail, a mesh. I don't know what it is. It's not up right now.
Ask the crew to leave this for us so we can show this to you guys.
The poles.
Well, first of all, let's explain what this is.
So these are the floaties of the mooring lines, which are right now these guys here.
Yeah.
As you can see, they're coming down. And here we can see how they go into the water. So we're using two of them, one on the starboard side, one on the port side, to keep the boat from going back to the dock.
You can actually see them in the water right there.
So this is what you pick up.
Yeah, so technically you can tie this differently, but we just wanted to show you guys that this is part of your sunshade right here.
Correct.
So you can just shade this whole area. It's really great.
Super nice. I mean, I would hang out here all the time, especially at anchor.
Yeah.
Because at anchor, the wind is to 99.9% coming from the bow. So then we have our anchors here. Look at these, two big winches. And then there they are. They're actually the pockets. You get two pocket anchors, one on either side, fairly large. Okay, so here we have our anchor locker.
Whoa!
Chain locker, actually. So the chain locker is aft, right here between the lines. As you guys can see, we have two compartments, one for port, one for starboard side. And then look at this storage compartment. I mean, we could put 4 of you in there.
It's good to be 6 of me in there, but I don't really want to go in there. I don't know why we put me in there. We can't measure everything with me. Why don't we put you in there?
No, I think
Fit like
sometimes
3 of you in
I
there.
think sometimes we should put you in there. In your timeout area here. Anyways, so as you guys can see, we have a lot of spare line stored here, which is really nice. It's dry, it doesn't rot. It's just a fantastic storage.
I mean, when I see this kind of bow, I feel pretty good about ever hitting some crazy log or something, you know, just debris in the water. You look at this bow and you go, I think we're gonna be okay.
Yeah, I mean, look at this is all steel. It's welded, obviously, as you guys can
insane.
see. Look at the center steel piece there.
Yeah,
That's huge.
I would feel pretty safe
Wow.
in this, you know, going through like a Washington area with tons
Yeah.
of logs in the
Yeah.
water. It is really hot out, so why don't we go and check out the interior? So we have another entrance to our pilot house.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, really big. All right, let's check out the interior. All right.
Wow,
Wow, you guys, that is so much beam.
this is huge. It's 5.5 meters. Mm-hmm. And the conversion will be in the screen right now down below.
So you've got this whole space. Something could be here. Like, I don't know what, a bar
piano?
or like a, this is
It's
like a
massive.
sort of a space that could totally be something else if you wanted
Again, a lot of headroom.
to. Another like sofa maybe?
Or maybe
Or a TV
You know what?
somehow.
maybe like 2 armchairs with a pop
Yeah.
of color.
That would be cool.
Right?
That would be really cool. Yeah, I would totally go for that. This is a really cool space.
Speaking of TV, is there TV?
I don't see one. I don't think so. So I'm sure the owner decided to opt out of having a TV in here. We have this sofa here, and remember, all these cushions are covered. They could be uncovered, and they could have different color covered on them. This is just sort of, you know,
Even though it does feel really nice to sit on them, actually.
yeah, they like a terry cloth. So anyway, this is
I really
our sofa.
like this open concept galley/salon area.
Yeah, very cool. So they have these 2 extra chairs here. So look, you've got kind of like your little dining table attached to,
Breakfast bar.
yeah, breakfast bar. It's pretty cool. It's very cozy.
Want to walk us through the galley?
Sure. So as Rico pointed out, this is not a TV.
We got a nice TV here / hood.
This is a really nice hood. Fancy looking. All right, we've got a 4-burner Bosch cooktop. Got a microwave. Some storage is down here. Perfect size dishwasher.
Great size.
Yeah, very nice. Then we have dual sink, smaller and a larger one on this side. I think we've now decided this is the route we're gonna go. Gonna go one small,
Double,
one
right?
large. For sure. And then some storage is down here. Yeah, good size storage here. And all of this, you guys, is your pantry / storage of the galley.
Oh,
Check
that's
this
great.
out. Wow. Okay, let's open one more here. Very nice.
Mhm.
Yep. So all of these are
Is the
storage.
left one deeper or is it the same?
Same. Some of them look a little deeper though. Maybe down here. Oh, here.
Oh,
these are
these
deep.
are deep.
Yeah, so there are 2 of them.
Yeah.
So the pots must be in here. Then we have our refrigeration here. We have 2 drawer fridges and
Ice maker?
an ice maker.
Yay.
And there's going to be more refrigeration going down below.
That's it.
Yeah, this actually kind of concludes our tour of this area. It's very, very spacious, has a lot of room if you want to add to it. You feel like you need more storage, you actually could put like a lower console here.
I think that's what I would
And
do.
this whole space could just become some extra stuff that you want to put
Even
away.
though it looks really nice having it so open.
It does look nice and open. Agree. Kind of like how they doubled
Yeah.
up on this design-wise. Looks really, really bright. Look at the size of the windows.
They're massive.
It's really nice. All right, should we check out the pilot house?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. So we're going forward, and welcome to our pilot house.
Oh, that's really roomy too.
Everything is just really tall on this boat. Everything just feels very tall and square, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like Rico said, like a house. Sort of unusual for a boat. Usually you're just used to like this rounded surfaces above you, and it's just all very like house-like. So this table here could convert into a larger table.
That would be my breakfast spot.
Yeah, great spot here. Great seating for easily 4 people. What is this?
Storage, I guess.
Oh wow, it It's a hanging locker. You know what? It's great for some fall weather type gear. So you're coming in, if you're coming in and out, just being able to have a jacket or something easily accessible. I really like this. I should think about doing
We have
something like
storage,
this.
I think, planned on ours.
Yeah, I really like that. I think that's pretty cool to be able to just hang jackets here. So there's more storage and there's some on the other side as well.
Yes, there is.
All right,
So
go.
then we have two weather-tight doors, one on port, one behind you on starboard.
Correct.
A very large captain's chair. That thing is massive. And here's our helm with a fantastic visibility. You're so far forward, it's so weird, and we're not used to that, right? Being that far forward.
Yeah, it's pretty unusual.
It's pretty cool. So anyways, let's walk through the cockpit here. Starting on the port side, I have our generator remotes here, the Victron Energy inverters and chargers right here. This one's an older model, I guess. This one looks like it was replaced at some point. Our main engine start and stop and monitor right here. The Seakeeper control right here. Windshield wiper controls and heater. So apparently the windows have blowers, which is really handy in colder or cooler regions when they're fogging up and you can't see anything anymore. We got our two main displays for the Furuno electronics here. Our bilge pump controls right here. Then the remote for the Furuno. Two Furuno VHF radios. The shift and throttle control right there. Then we do have our side power bow and stern thruster.
Oh, that's nice.
Apparently this boat has a yacht controller. Okay. Then we have our exterior and navigation light switches all here. Bilge alarm, obviously, in a diagram of the bilge pumps. In case one turns on, you will also visually see it here. And then the autopilot remote control right here, Fireboy, and our tank monitor right here on the starboard side. Then here you get all your necessary breakers up here you need for the high and low voltage systems here at the helm.
And just for people that have these questions, obviously Furuno is commercial, great way to go. But if somebody's buying this boat now and want to get like a Garmin or something, they can just add an extra display or just have it on their tablet, right?
Exactly.
Or you can integrate it if you wanted to.
Yeah.
All right, should we go check out the Flybridge?
Let's go.
All right. So we're gonna go up this beautiful staircase. This is our only access to the pilot house on the interior. We don't have an exterior. To the Flybridge is what I meant to say. All right, we're gonna go all the way up. Welcome to the Flybridge. So we came up on starboard, and as you guys will notice, it's sort of a mirrored design here. So on our port, we also have a door here. And this door is very interesting, kind of unusual.
It's like a super yacht design here.
For now, it's used as basically a storage with a sink here, so you could convert it into an actual dayhead if you wanted to, which would be super unusual for a 60-foot yacht.
Yeah, on
But-
the Flybridge.
But kind of cool, I like it. Anyway, so for now, it's just kind of an extra space that you can redesign whatever way you want.
So here on the aft portion of the Flybridge, we have a 1,500 ton, we have a 1,500 pound steelhead marine davit.
You're touring 145 in your head already.
Yeah, exactly. This boat right now has two cradles here, one for a Sea-Doo, the other one is for a small brig tender. Obviously that can be customized and configured to your liking, whatever you want to put up here. Or what I would do, I would probably tow a tender and have bottom paint on and leave it in the water potentially.
And have this whole space as like a really nice sitting area.
Like, I mean, it's massive. If you
Yeah.
would put furniture out there, your deck chairs, it would be a really cool entertaining platform.
We have tons of lighting here.
Yeah,
It
overhead
probably
lights.
looks pretty sweet in the
Nice
evening.
shady top deck here with this free hanging hot
Steel,
top.
steel,
Steel hot top.
steel
Yeah.
to the test. I mean, where do you get to do that? That's insane. So we have a really good seating area here. You could easily have dinner with 6 chairs around.
That's a convertible table?
Yeah, so this table converts into a larger table. This is a really cool area to be able to sit together. The view here is
underway, no?
fantastic. Yeah, really, really cool. I think my favorite spot would be putting a pillow right there. Get a little cushion for that area there and just leaning against that. What a nice little napping spot here.
I can see that.
Yeah, and then on our starboard, there's a kind of a unique feature here. I think this is a perfect definition of backseat driver for a boat. So you're literally here just annoying the captain.
Yeah.
So what's that over there? What are we doing? Where are we
I mean, look
going?
how-
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Look how high up we are. There are boats next to us. Look at all the fly bridges next to us. Like here we kind of get a little bit of like the perspective.
I mean, this boat is definitely larger than we are.
This is a larger boat.
We're much taller.
No question. And we are way taller, way higher up.
Yep.
Really cool.
So
All right.
captain's chair and
A Fusion stereo mounted here on the side. Our bow and stern thruster control, autopilot, the engine monitor, a chart plotter right here or multi-function display. The shift and throttle controls, of course. Let's see what the visibility looks like. Great. And that's the helm already.
that's it.
Straightforward helm.
Okay, and now we're gonna go check out the down below the cabins, and you guys get to decide which one you think is the master. Let's go check it out. This yacht is so tall. Keep going down.
Wow, this goes deep down.
Yeah, there's a nice rail here and there
Yep.
actually to hang on to. Come on down.
Wow, that's a huge landing area.
Yeah, it's very large. I feel like we should start here. We
Okay.
should like open up some stuff.
So that's air condition access.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's our AC. Air conditioning is full blaster, guys, because it's literally like 100 outside. So
Yeah.
whew, it's hot. All right, we have 2 extra fridges.
Fridge freezer combos, huh?
Yes, amazing.
Wow.
This is fantastic for a long range provisioning. And then here, same thing, AC
Yep,
access? or
AC
what?
access
Okay.
on top.
I'll trust you. And then we have a laundry area.
A really
Washer and
nice one.
dryer, separate units, and this whole space here for actually organizing all your laundry. This is very convenient. And there's
I agree.
something behind you there.
Behind me.
Yeah. Look how
Oh, more
deep
storage.
This
Oh wow,
is.
yeah, there's a lot of space.
Insane. You could feel the beam in here for sure, as well as the salon. Wine storage. I don't know if this is a good location, but you know it's right within the cabins, and your guests might know that this exists. So these are all access panels, which you can open up if you need to get there. And we're gonna go forward first. We'll let you guys decide which one is the master, because Rico and I are having a debate which one the master is. I think the master is midship. Rico thinks this is a master. I don't know what Alexi thinks.
This
He
is-
kind of said the same thing. He's like, I don't know, which one do you guys think is the master? They're very equal. So this is a 2-cabin, 2-head plus crew, also with its own head. So for a 60-footer, it's really, really spacious layout.
Look how low the bed is.
It's huge. I mean, if you guys remember the
It's-
65 that we toured, I mean, this is equally as big. It's very big.
I would say it's not a queen, it's not a king. I think it's right in the middle. I think it's a 1.8 meter bed. I don't even know that exists in US, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. I think it's 180.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have a full walk-around bed, which is a really good size. Tons of storages. Let's check it out. Wow. That's really cool. Check all this out.
Is that a hanging closet? A hanging
It
locker?
can be. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not used that way here, but it's a big locker here. Yes, they could be your hanging locker. So you have exact same one on the other side. All of this. Then you still have some storage in your nightstands.
Is there storage?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Whoa, this whole thing?
It looks like it, at least a big part of it.
It is. No, it goes all the way in there. Impressive.
Pretty amazing.
Can I just point out that this boat is,
Almost 10 years old.
yeah, almost 10 years old. These closing mechanisms are still very nice.
Mm-hmm.
They all work, which is the big pet peeve of mine. When I get on like a 2-3-year-old boat and these sort of mechanisms are already like half broken. A lot of the bareboat charter boats have issues with those. Then we have a huge hatch. Look how deep we are, you guys. You can actually see
Oh,
it.
wow.
How-
Oh, there's also
oh.
your emergency access ladder right here.
So that just comes down so you can get out.
Yep.
Does that take us where?
To the foredeck.
To the foredeck?
Underneath the cushions, I think.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, that makes sense.
We have two fairly large portholes on both sides.
You can open them up. The headroom in here, you guys, is really, really good. I'm 5'7". Some of you might know that already.
Alexi.
Yeah, yeah, Lexi, I'm 5'7". He didn't know that. Yeah, very, very good headroom. Obviously, air conditioned everywhere. And I'm gonna open these up because I remember on the 65 there was really impressive storage underneath. So let's check this out.
Oh wow.
It even has a light in here.
Yeah.
Check it out. Wow, that's a lot of storage. And obviously access
To one of the tanks.
Yeah, tanks to service them. And in here, whoa, exactly the same. Amazing. All right, let's check out the head.
That's pretty large.
I mean, that is as big as like a regular apartment. Storage is down here. Drawers. Obviously your head. Look at the size of the shower. Definitely a 2-person shower.
For sure.
Yeah, very good size. Is our head gonna be this big?
I don't know.
This is very big.
This seems pretty large, yeah.
Yeah, this is very large. Well, in the master, obviously, it's gonna be humongous, but in our master,
in the master, it's massive.
This is amazing. Does have a drying rack. I like that. Very nice. I mean, look how bright it is.
All right, let's check out the other master.
The one I think is the master. Okay, we're gonna go all the way back here to our midship on our port. Look at the closures of these doors. All right, come on in. Come on, this is the master. What do you think?
I'd take the forward as a master.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, both beds are low. Headroom is insane on both of them.
Yeah.
So it is pretty impressive. This is the reason why I call it the master, because this has a really proper big closet.
Also really tall.
Yeah, it's great. Great size. So we also have a nice working area here,
Desk, makeup station.
which could be a jewelry case makeup station, but definitely a great little home office area you can set up for yourself. Pretty nice. And then all of this storage, you guys, all of this. Depth. Oh wow,
Wow,
it
that's a
goes
lot.
all the way in there. If I don't open it up, we have no idea what that's like.
So the drawers are also really deep then, huh?
It must be. Yeah, it goes all the way in there.
Oh.
Yep, porthole and big portholes here as well.
Well, these are just windows, I think.
I'm sorry, these
Yeah.
are windows.
And then this one is openable, actually.
Yeah, and that one is an actual porthole you can open up. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a lot of light in here. Check out the head.
Yep.
Wow. I mean, this is a 64.
Oh, wow.
And everything just feels so solid, like you're walking on concrete.
Yeah.
It's very unusual.
No squeaking, no nothing.
Just feels so solid. And the boat is moving a little bit and it's just literally so slow. It's so unusual to be on a 60-footer and it moves like a little cruise ship. Tons of storage here. Storage. Our toilet here. Oh, this is kind of cool. You can add a little poof here and this could be a little makeup area as well.
Oh, you put a hamper there.
Oh, you put a hamper there. Good idea. Yeah, this is kind of neat.
If
you can have double
you ever
sinks.
wanted to refit the boat, you could totally add double sinks here.
Absolutely, yeah. This is great. This is why I think this is the master. It's
And
got
this looks like a domestic size head.
This whole space is just really great size. Towel rack once again.
Another
And I will
huge
run
shower.
it here one more time. This is
Wow.
really, really good shower. Definitely a 2-person, if not a 3-person. You guys put down in the comments which one you think is the master. The forward or this one. So now we're gonna go to our crew quarters, which are super conveniently and amazingly located because it's got access to everything. It's on the same level here. Crew definitely feels like part of the family on this boat.
Feeling wise, if you don't look to the outside walls, right, almost feels like you're in a house.
Yeah, for sure. Feels like an apartment.
It feels very sturdy.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
Yeah. All right, let's go back here. So now we're gonna go on our starboard. We're walking into our crew cabin. Check this out. I wouldn't mind being crew on this. This is so much space. Look at the space
And again,
here.
like, look at the headroom.
Almost think it's taller than going one
So
forward
tall.
one. You've got a hanging locker with some shelves as well. And of course, this whole space here. You can actually set up a chair here and have a little bit of a desk as well because there's a space for your legs underneath. So this is a nice space. You've got a porthole to open up. 3 windows
So same like we saw on your Master.
on my master.
Theoretically, it's a 60-foot boat. If you're an owner-operator, this is your third cabin.
Absolutely, yes. This is a great overflow. It could be a total bunk bed, you know, 2 singles, kids. This boat at the moment does have crew, so this is their cabin.
Yes.
And I think it's fantastic. But yeah, it would be perfectly fine. I mean, you and I crewed on 80-footers that had a smaller crew quarters.
They're way smaller.
What's really cool about this stateroom as well is that it has direct access to the engine room. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
But
Engine room, here we come.
before we get to the engine room, it has its own ensuite.
Also good size.
Really great size. Look at this shower.
Oh, wow.
You know, it's the same size shower as you've got in a Forward. Rico assigned master.
Yeah, it is easily a 2-person shower.
It's very, very good. So you've got a sink, some storage. I mean, this is a really great cabin.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget, you guys, this boat is almost 10 years old. And of course, there's some interior things if you wanted to spruce it up and upgrade, like mirrors and, you know, stuff like that. You can easily do that, and it'll give it a whole new vibe. I think it's pretty timeless, though. It's got that style. Engine room?
Engine room.
Okay, let's do it.
Ay.
Ready? Come on in.
Wow.
Look at the size of this engine room for a 60-footer. I see that the lights are flickering in our camera. Just wanted to clarify it for you guys because a lot of the times you're asking us what's going on with the lights. 99% of the time when you see it in the videos that there are some flickering going on, it's just the way the light is translated into the camera. Sometimes the LED lights do it, sometimes fluorescent lights do it. Nothing's flickering here as we're seeing it. It just looks that way on camera, and there's just not a lot we can do. So just bear with us.
Okay,
Nothing's
great.
flickering here. Come on in. How do we accomplish this giant space, Rico?
Well, first of all, you said engine room, but where are the engines?
Why don't you show us?
We are actually standing on the subfloor or second floor of the engine room because the engines are below the floor. And there is the bilge all the way there on the bottom.
Wow.
It is a really deep boat. And as you can see, the engines, the way they're situated on the bilge or on the floor, they're straight. I mean, they're completely level. They're not slanted, you know, angled backwards like on most boats, which we have toured. These are actually sitting straight in and the shaft's going out straight. So they're not in angle. Obviously minimizes vibration, and incredible how deep and how low in the bilge and how deep this bilge is that they'll be able to be mounted this way. So these engines are Cummins engines. They're QSB 5.9s. 2 of them, one over there.
Is it pretty much what you have in your 2500 Ram?
No,
Pretty
in my
much?
2500 Ram I have 6.7s.
Oh.
And these are
excuse me.
5.9s.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Sorry, Ram.
So then obviously, right smack in the middle,
Yes.
a giant gyro stabilizer. This is a Seakeeper.
Yes.
This boat doesn't move already. I know we're in the marina, but there's some movement. There was some movement.
Yep.
Boats are going by. If anything, this boat moves really, really slow like a cruise ship. If you don't like any movement at all, at least sideways movement,
This
you
is
turn on
for
the
your
Seakeeper.
partner that doesn't like any movement. Whoever that is in your relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So first of all, we have the larger of the 2 generators, also a Cummins and Onan generator, super easily accessible here on the port side. Then we have a water maker, also very easily accessible, mounted here on the forward wall. Then a secondary generator or your night generator, just center mounted on a shelf above the Seakeeper. I mean, access couldn't be any better there as well. So I'm standing on the port engine right now. It's kind of weird to say that way. And then we have our primary fuel filters here, our sight glasses for the fuel tanks. Pretty filled up right now. We're at 70%.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's also why it's so stable.
Yeah, that obviously helps. Like a lot of weight down below helps.
Somebody spent
being
some money
stable.
on this fuel tank.
Right. And access/entrance door on the stern. And right over here,
Camera above you.
surveillance camera.
Yep.
Then here we have our Vectron Energy inverters/chargers. Got a high voltage fuse panel right here. There's another panel down here, which looks like a 24 volt panel. And a whole bunch of battery switches and parallel switches.
I mean, the amount of space in here, I'm just gonna point out, there is no lazarette on this boat. So if you need to put some stuff here, there's still a lot of room here to be able to just put some like inflatable toys, SUPs.
For sure.
Yeah, there's definitely plenty of room here.
And you can, whatever, have some organizing crates or totes. There's lots of space there. There's a lot of space in general here. Starboard and port engine battery switches and our fire suppression system. So in this case, it's a Fireboy for the engine room. All right. What do you think?
I think this pretty much concludes our tour of these Bering 60, but we did not cover the swim platform.
Oh,
so
you're
why don't we just go over that real quick?
You're right.
Yeah.
What I really like about this layout, if the Passerelle is not here, we have 2 equal staircases on starboard and port.
Yeah, it's pretty cool for 60-footer.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
It looks proper.
Correct.
Absolutely.
There's a water inlet there?
Actually, that's an outlet. It's a quick connect washdown.
Got it. What about these? This is very unusual.
Oh yeah, actually yeah.
I have never seen these before.
You know where they come in really handy?
Where?
You come back with a dinghy.
Yeah, you can just grab onto. I like these.
You have a handrail.
These are cool.
Yeah. What's behind in there? Also vents.
Diesel fill up right here.
Ah, okay. And there are our tank vents.
Let's check out on this side because...
Before you do that, there's a receptacle for the swim ladder right here in the center.
And here on this side is where we have our transom shower.
Ah, okay. We can't open it right now because the Passerelle is in the way.
Correct. And that's it, you guys. This concludes our tour of this 2013 Bering 60 Tom. This yacht is for sale, and I will put all the contact information in the description underneath the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments if you would like this little ship for yourself, and what would you do with it, and where would you take it. And as always, thank you so much for all your comments. Huge thank you for the triple and quadruple comments. You guys are still the greatest for doing it. It really makes a huge difference. Make sure you check out our new channel, Naughty Guys, if you haven't seen it yet. And it's NAUTI Guys, where we're taking you on a journey of building an Explore yacht of our own. We'll see you in the next one. My assistant.
Enjoy the outtakes.
Ciao.
Okay, so you said just like, okay, let's go down and check out the staterooms.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna say.
Cool. You seem a little sleepy or something, I don't know.
I am a lot sleepy. I'm very jet lagged.
Loads of lots of countertop space.
Counterstop space?
Space.
Counterstop. Oh wait, there's a TV right here.
No, I don't think so.
What
That's
do
a
you-
hood.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought it was a TV.
No,
Never
that's a
mind.
hood. That's a hood.
That is not a TV.
All right.
Scratch that! Anyway, there is no TV.
As we walk onto the main deck, we're walking by our retractable shore power cord. There we go.
Wow, that was hard.
We're walking by our retractable shore power cord.
This is, I was gonna say very unique, but I do get yelled at
Unique.
by you guys.